My name is Kaushal. I am a second year student of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, enrolled in its dual degree course. I am a founder of Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Hall of Residence. I am from Surat. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary, Sports and Games, Technology Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur for the academic session 2022-2023.
Kaushal, you stated that you are from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Kaushal, you stated that you are from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Kaushal, you stated that you are from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Can you please tell me, Kaushal, see me. Kaushal, just look at me. Kaushal, you need to look at me. Kaushal, you need to look at me. Kaushal, you mentioned that you are from the Department.
Sir, can you state your question, please?
Kaushal,
why are you wearing formals in your introduction?
Engineering. Can you please let me
Why
know?
are you wearing formals in your introduction? You could have wore any other dress like jersey as you are representing sports and games fraternity.
Sir, I am here to provide my statement of purpose. And sir, I feel that the attire which I am wearing right now serves a purpose.
Kaushal,
Why have you mentioned your Hall of Residence in your
that you are
introduction?
from the Department of Mechanical
Sir,
Engineering.
my hall, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Hall of Residence,
Kaushal.
has played an important role in inculcating a lot of skills in my identity. And sir, to elect for the Gymkhana election, one must be a part of the general body. To be a part of the general body, one must be paid the requisite fees and be attached to one of the halls of residence. That is why I mentioned my hall, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Hall of Residence, in my introduction.
Kaushal,
Why did you mention your department before your place out bird? Why did you mention your department before your place out bird? Why did you mention your department before your place out?
The rigorous curriculum of the Department of Mechanical Engineering has instilled in me.
Audience, please keep quiet. Please sit. Otherwise, we have to compel to stop the today SOAP. If you're not listening, you must be a good listener. Control your word. Do not use any foul language here. If you not listen, you leave. Otherwise, you compel to stop the SOAP. Do you want to stop the SOAP? You must be a good listener. Keep quiet. You must be a good listener. If you don't want to listen, you leave. Otherwise, we'll compel to stop the SOAP. बहुत हो गया क्या? Are you engineers? What you are using?
Also for the panelists,
Hello.
like multiple.
And panelists, do not show your aggression. You have to ask your question through well manner, one by one.
Also to the panelists, multiple.
I started first. He's not even looking at us. That's not right, sir. Dude, you should have the guts to face it.
Panelists, one.
And again,
Panelists, multiple
Kaushal.
people speaking at a time like that waste time of everyone. So, like you.
Kaushal, you
forward your
mentioned.
statement of
Yes. I am
Put
asking my
forward
question
your
again.
statement of purpose,
Kaushal,
Put
Kaushal,
forward
you
your
mentioned
statement-
that you are from the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
Put forward your statement of purpose.
Are question?
Time is up on
Question,
introduction.
yaar.
Put forward your statement of purpose.
Kaushal, you mentioned that you are from the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
General
Please tell
Secretary,
me. Please
Sports
tell
and
me.
Games,
Please tell me when
Technology
it is
Students
nominated.
Gymkhana,
Please tell me
Indian
when it is
Institute of
nominated.
Technology, Kharagpur is the student representative
Kaushal,
of all
please
the
tell
sporting
me.
activities
Hello.
in our institute. This post requires a dynamic team player and a charismatic leader. My passion and involvement in sports has played a prominent role in shaping my identity. On the managerial part, I am
Dude,
the
you don't have the guts
secretary,
to face. You
cricket
don't have the
and
guts to
London.
face.
Sir,
You
let
don't
me
have the guts
complete
to
my
face.
statement of purpose first.
You
Sir,
don't have the
let
guts to
me
face the
complete.
interview.
Sir, let me complete my statement of purpose first. Sir, please let me complete my statement of purpose first.
You don't have the guts to face the
Sir,
questions on your
let me
introduction and you
complete
want
my
to come.
statement
Panelists,
of
don't
purpose
interrupt the
first.
candidate.
Let me
Panelists,
complete-
don't interrupt
Sir,
the
I'm
candidate.
here
are full.
listening to the conveyor.
Interrupt the
Sir,
candidate.
let me complete my statement
Let-
of purpose first. General Secretary, Sports and Games, Technology Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, is the student representative of all the sporting activities in our institute. This post requires a dynamic team player and a charismatic leader. My passion and involvement in sports has played a prominent role in shaping my identity. On the managerial front, I am the secretary, cricket and lawn tennis at Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Hall of Residence. During my tenure, I organized the intra-hall cricket tournament, the Malviyan Cricket Fever, which saw participation of 208 players. I also co-organized the intra-hall volleyball tournament, which was the first of its kind and saw an active participation of 98 players. These managerial events, which I held, enhanced my managerial skills, boosted my confidence to take up greater responsibilities on my shoulder, and my enthusiasm to make a bigger difference. Since a young age, I have been involved in adventure sports activities, especially rock climbing and mountaineering. I have completed several treks in India, like the Kashmir Great Lakes. I am also a certified rock climber from one of the best mountaineering institutes of Asia. Adventure sports, which I have been involved in, imbibed in me the endurance, dedication, and determination required to pursue a goal. Trekking has taught me to make effective decisions in mentally and physically exhaustive situations. I bagged 2 silver medals at state level taekwondo tournament held by Gujarat State Taekwondo Association in December 2015. I represented my school at various inter-school tournaments for table tennis and football. I am a part of the lawn tennis team at Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Hall of Residence. Under the guidance of my warden, Professor Sanjeev Kumar Patra, and Assistant Warden, Professor Kaushal Kumar Bhagat, I honed the skills of detailed analysis and understood the importance of meticulous work. Under the guidance of Mr. Ashwini Prakash, the physical training instructor for tennis, taught me the discipline of a sports person and the communication skills required to help others. Sports has thus played an immeasurable positive impact on my life and helped shape my personality to become a better person. Keeping this in mind, I now wish to create an environment conducive and helpful for my fellow students to pursue their aspirations in sports and games. I believe the skills that I have inculcated in me from the involvements on and off campus will help me make an effective leader if elected as a General Secretary, Sports and Games, Technology Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2022-2023.
Kaushal,
How is adventure sports related to your candidature? How is adventure sport related to your candidature?
Kaushal,
Tell me, Kaushal, how is
just look
adventure
at
sport
me. Just
related
look
to
at
your
me, Kaushal.
candidature?
Kaushal, there was a recreational event which was
How is
conducted in the year
adventure sports related to your
2018-19
candidature?
for the
Kaushal,
inter-IT
answer me,
contingent.
please.
Sir,
Kaushal,
adventure
Kaushal,
sports
just look at me,
trains
yaar.
a man
Just look at me.
mentally and improves his teamwork skills, because adventure sports is not possible without a team. That is why I mentioned adventure sports in my statement of purpose.
Please
Don't
maintain
make
the
personal
decorum.
comments.
Please
Don't make
maintain the
personal
decorum,
comments on
Himanshu.
the candidate. Don't make personal comments on the candidate. Don't make personal comments.
He is
Don't
not even
make
seeing to
personal
us.
comments.
He is ignoring us from the very beginning of his
Kaushal,
statement of
complete the
purpose.
answer.
Tell the panel members that whatever they have to state from the chair.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we are provided chairs for that purpose.
Chalo, next question from the panel. Next question. Take.
Kaushal,
Kaushal, there
what
was an
exactly
event
is
held in the year
Taekwondo and how it
2018-19.
helped you?
Kaushal,
Kaushal,
there was an
what
event-
exactly is
Kaushal,
Taekwondo
I'm
and how
asking
it
a
helped you?
question, dude, I'm asking a
What
question.
exactly is
I'm asking a
Taekwondo
question.
and how it helped you?
Is a
Kaushal,
form of
like-
martial art. Taekwondo is formed of three words. Take, one, do. The technique.
First of all, I request this crowd to be silent. Like his answers are not going to be audible, and that won't make any impact.
If
So
you have
Kaushal,
any
continue.
unpleasant questions to ask, please ensure that people can hear the unpleasant question. If he has any unpleasant answers or statements to make, please ensure that you can hear the unpleasant answers also. So, let's
I
start.
like
Kaushal, please
Kaushal
complete
to
the answer.
please
Kaushal,
focus on
please
us as
complete
well.
the answer.
We are the panelists
Kaushal,
as well
please
sitting here.
complete the
Like
answer.
Please
panelists,
don't ignore
the
us.
crowd.
Sir,
Devki,
Taekwondo
please ask
Kaushal,
him to
please
ask
complete
us
the
as
answer.
martial art.
This is not
Let
at
him
all.
complete the answer.
Kaushal,
Let him complete the answer.
This is not at all.
One,
This is not at
go.
all. A
Here,
way to,
the
you know,
take
present
means
yourself as
kicking.
a GSEC
The
sports
one
candidate
means
right in front of the
punching.
panelists.
And the do
The
means
entire
the
KGB
art of.
community is watching you,
Hence,
Kaushal.
Taekwondo is
Can
the
you
art of
mute his mic,
kicking
please? He's
and
completing the
punching.
answer.
Now,
Kaushal, can I ask peacefully? I'm asking a question peacefully. I'm asking a question peacefully. There was a recreational event which was organized for the inter-IT contingent in the year 2018-19. Kindly name that and please tell me why was it discontinued? I don't know. Clearly state that you don't know. I just want any ratification.
Sir, this question is not related to my statement of
You are contesting for the
purpose.
position of GSEC Sports. You are contesting for the position of GSEC Sports. It is completely relevant.
How is it
completely relevant? It is completely relevant.
Sir, I am not mentioning that this is not relevant to my candidature as General Secretary Sports
You are
and Games.
contesting
I am
for
mentioning
sports.
that this question
Good,
is
good,
not
good. I'll
relevant
change
to my
question.
statement
Okay, this
of
is not relevant.
purpose.
I'll change my question. This is not relevant.
Who are the members
I'll
of
change my
Sports and
question.
Games Committee?
Acha, Kaushal, just tell me. What
Who
is
are the members
criteria?
of Sports and
I'm
Games
changing the
Committee?
question. Devki, I'm
one
changing-
question per
I'm changing my
panelist.
question.
One
I'm
question
changing
per
my question.
panelist. Any
What
other
is the
panelist to
criteria?
take up the question?
What is the
Who are the members of Sports and Games Committee?
Sir,
Kaushal,
the Sports and
Kaushal.
Games Committee at Technology Students Gymkhana constitutes of rector nominees, honorary treasurer, sports officer in charge, staff advisors to the committee, general secretary, sports and games, secretaries under the
One
committee, the student advisors to the committee.
Kaushal, what was
Kaushal,
your
answer
role
this
in
question.
And the
Malvian cricket?
postgraduate
What
and
is
the
the criteria
postgraduate
to award
representative.
Kaushal, what was your role in Malvian cricket?
criteria for Ankit Dhar Trophy, which comes under the domain of
Kaushal,
sports
what
and
was your
games,
role in Malvian
which
cricket
comes under
fever?
sports and games.
What was
Kaushal,
your role in
do you
Malvian
believe that
cricket
you,
fever?
Kaushal, do you know
Kaushal, answer, what
who
was
are
your
the
role
the
in Malvian
secretary?
cricket fever?
Kaushal, listen to
I'm
me,
not
Kaushal.
honest.
Do
I
you have the
funded
Let him
Kaushal
answer.
Bali
Let him
Bali
answer the
Bali
question.
President.
Let him answer the question. Let him answer the question. Let him answer the question. Let the candidate answer the question. Let the candidate answer the question.
What is this happening?
Kaushal, put forward your
Is
proposals.
this some bias?
Put forward
Why
your
will you-
proposals to the audience.
Devki, is it a mockery?
To the crowd,
Devki, yes, this is a joke, yaar.
to the crowd and the panelists, to the crowd and the panelists, to the crowd and the panelists.
Devki,
Like,
just one
if
simple
it goes
question.
the same
Being
way,
the panelist,
if
being
it goes the same way, the sole motive of the
being the-
soapbox will not be
being the
justified,
panelist-
and we can't know the candidate.
Devki, being the panelist, I have the right to ask question. He's not at all responding. He doesn't have the guts to face.
No, 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 no. He
doesn't
did
have the
answer
guts
the
to face right
question.
now.
Put forward your
He is
proposal.
not even looking at us, Devki. He is not even looking at us.
No personal
And even
comments on the
question, he just
candidates.
avoided that.
Again, I'm repeating.
Kaushal, in case you get elected,
He has
you are-
answered
you are
all the
going
relevant
to- You are
questions.
going to be a fool.
He has
and not a
answered all
Let
the
him
relevant
put forward
question.
his proposals.
Yeah, Devki, there were no questions.
I
asked.
request the
There
panelists
were
please
no
maintain the
questions
decorum.
asked. So,
For
haven't even
Let
answered
him
a
put
single
forward
question.
his
You haven't
proposal.
even
Technology
answered a single
students
question.
in Khana,
Dude, just don't
Indian
create a
Let him
Institute
put
of
forward
Technology,
his-
Kharagpur,
Don't
for
interrupt
the
him. Let him
academic
create a mockery of
session
this position, dude. This is a high
2022,
position. Don't create a mockery of
2023
it. He hasn't
are
answered
namely
Is this
Proposal
what is
1,
being taught by your
re-implementation
seniors
of
to you and your Hall
Sharia.
of Presidents to disrespect the
Sharia
seniors?
was the intercollegiate
Kaushal,
sport fest
are
of
you
Indian
deaf?
Institute of Technology,
Kaushal.
Kharagpur. The sporting equivalent of Spring Fest and Kshetriz
Kaushal,
need
you can move
revival
ahead, bro.
to rekindle the spark of sporting fraternity in the institute. Proposal 2, workshops on diet, fitness and physical training. To conduct various workshops for sports contingents and recommend various diets and fitness plans for optimum performance. This would also include seminars arranged for the student community in general, highlighting the importance of an ideal diet and physical activity for better academic performance. Proposal 3, organizing fitness drive. To conduct a month-long series of events post the commencement of the academic session that would comprise various games, fitness exercises, and yoga asanas with the help of physical training instructors. These events will be focused on the fitness consistency and regularity of the students, irrespective of their level of play. Proposal 4, workshops and initiatives for women regarding sports. Aim to increase women participation in various sporting events. Thank you.
Kaushal, you stated that you will conduct Sharia in the third week of October. You know there is illumination on third week of October, and just after a month, the inter-IIT sports meet is held. How will you conduct Sharia?
Crowd.
Sir, I have clearly mentioned in my statement of purpose, it will be a 3-day event tentatively to be conducted in the second week of October.
Kaushal, I have a simple question. You have said that you will be providing all the players accommodation in the guest house. Kindly let me know who is the current professor in charge of the guest house and what is the process to book the guest house in halls, because the common rooms will be used for the Rangoli and illumination.
Sir, can you please repeat the question again?
Kaushal, you have mentioned in your proposal that you will be providing accommodation to players in guest house. Kindly let me know who is the current professor in charge of guest house. What is the process to book a hall guest house, because the common rooms will be occupied with Rangoli.
Sir, please read my statement of purpose carefully. I have mentioned the guest rooms of various halls of residence can be used to provide the required accommodation.
Who is the professor in
Sir,
charge?
there are
Who is
various
the
other
professor in
methods
charge?
too
Kaushal, why
which
was
can be
Sharia
used to
professor in
provide
charge?
accommodation
Who
to
is
the upcoming
professor
players.
in charge of guest house?
Kaushal, why was
Kaushal, who is the
Sharia
professor in charge of
discontinued
guest
and
house?
how will you prevent it from happening again?
Professor in charge of guest house. Professor in
No
charge.
follow-up.
He's a person of IIT Kharagpur. He's a professor. Professor in charge of
Sir,
guest house.
Sharia was
Kaushal, I
discontinued
believe your
because of
candidature itself
a
is
fist fight
tentative.
which was held
Kaushal,
in one
Kaushal,
of the events.
please let him complete the answer.
Previous
Kaushal,
Sharia.
Please let him
Sir,
complete the
to
answer.
make sure
Nandana,
that
please
this
let him complete
does
the
not
answer.
happen
Let the
again.
candidate defend.
I have
completed any
designed
answer. He
a
hasn't
special
completed any
committee
answer.
called the Sports Organizing Committee,
You aren't
which
completing
will
any
have
answer,
a
dude.
team for quick response. This team will have student volunteers who will be situated at various sporting activities grounds, and they will respond the person responsible for security as quick as possible.
Kaushal.
One question per panelist. One question
I
per
asked a single question.
Kaushal,
Kaushal,
in
who
your
is the
fourth
professor
proposal-
in charge
in
of
your
guest
fourth
house, dude?
proposal, you
Just
have
answer that,
mentioned
yaar.
That due to an immense
Who is the
lack of
professor in
women
charge of guest house?
participation to such an extent that they are not even able to form an inter-IT team. You have mentioned this in your fourth proposal. How could you say this when we have bagged gold in basketball and silver in athletics, swimming and lawn tennis in last year? Why have you mentioned this in your proposal?
Ma'am, I have mentioned that there is a lack of women participation
Kaushal, it is a
to
clear
such an extent
disgrace to
that
the
they
statement
aren't
of
even
purpose.
able to form an
You haven't
inter-IIT
answered a
team.
single question
Ma'am,
asked by us.
I have mentioned this because
Is
the
this
physical
what is being
training
taught to you?
instructors
Is
have
this
mentioned-
where it-
Sir,
Please let
me
him complete the
my
answer.
answer first. Sir, please let me complete my answer.
So you need to answer my question as well. That is
Sir,
the only condition when I'll allow you to process.
Sir,
Please let him
me
complete the
complete my
answer. Please let him
first.
complete the
Sir,
answer.
I request
want
you,
you to answer my
please
question
let
as
me
well.
complete my answer
That is
first.
what I'm trying to ask you.
Sir,
Please
Why
answer
have you
my questions
mentioned
as well.
That women can't form inter-IT team when we have bagged gold in basketball.
Like if this is the way, if we want to continue, like the time of everyone is getting wasted.
Devki, देखो.
Let
Devki,
him
being the
complete his
moderator,
answer.
Devki, being the moderator, you need to ensure that the candidate is responding. Devki,
Answer
Devki,
my
wait a
question.
second, Devki.
Answer my question.
Ma'am, I mentioned that there is a lack of women participation to such an extent that they aren't even able to form an inter-IT team. Ma'am, my groundwork was according to my interaction with various physical training instructors in our
Devki, being the
institute,
moderator,
and they
it's your
mentioned that
responsibility
there is
that
a
the
lack of
candidate
this participation.
entertains everyone.
And what I'm stating
It's
is
a-
the current
it's their
situation,
responsibility.
not the situation in the
Devki, no,
past
no,
years.
Devki.
Ma'am, there were complete teams in the past inter-IT sports meet.
Devki,
How is the fitness drive different from NSO? Kaushal, how is the fitness drive different from NSO? How is the fitness drive different from NSO? Please complete my answer.
Sir, the fitness drive, as mentioned in my proposal,
Kaushal,
will have
यार
various
Kaushal, hall
games
में election लड़ लेता.
included in it
इधर क्यों आया है?
and would also be focused
Kaushal,
on.
Let him complete the question.
Will also let me complete my answer
Kaushal,
first.
let him answer.
Sir,
Kaushal,
let me complete
are you
my
not
answer
are
first.
we
Let
not
him answer
agreeing?
the question.
Why are you
Kaushal,
disrespecting
Kaushal,
us?
please answer.
Are we not agreeing
Kaushal, I
with
need
you?
my answer.
What are you doing?
Kaushal, I want the answer.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Kaushal, I want the
Sir,
answer.
What are you
Please let
trying
me
to accomplish,
complete my
Kaushal?
answer first.
What are you trying
Yes,
to
sir,
accomplish?
I will
You are
provide
just a
each and
second year
every
student
one
who's
of
trying to
your
disrespect
questions.
the senators right here.
Sir,
This is a
I
complete
mentioned
mockery
that
of
this is
SOAPBOX.
different from.
Kaushal, have
Please
the
let him
guts to
complete
look
the
us in
answer.
eye.
Kaushal, Kaushal, answer.
Please have
Kaushal,
the guts
answer
to
my
look us in
question.
the eye.
Kaushal, answer my question.
Sir,
Don't you have
I
the
have
answer to
clearly
the
mentioned
legitimate
in my
questions?
statement of purpose
Stop being
that this
answering
event
to the
will be a
figures.
well-planned
Dude,
event,
have you
a month-long,
decided in your fucking
well-planned
mind that you
event
won't
with a
answer any
schedule
question?
involving games, physical exercises,
I have
and
asked it
yoga
multiple
asanas
questions,
to
you
build
aren't
a
even responding
motivated
anyone.
community. Hence, it will include various games and also increase the participation by intermingling the students in our campus.
Who was awarded the Bhandarkar Cup recently? Who was awarded the Bhandarkar Cup recently with Hall? Just tell me the name. Just tell me the name. It's there on the website. It's there on the website.
Sir, can you repeat your question, please?
I'm asking. I have two questions you haven't. First of all, I'm asking a question peacefully. Hello. I'm asking a question.
Time is up. Thank you, Kaushal, for putting
अरे
forward
नहीं
your
यार.
proposals.
Thank you everyone
नहीं
for
यार, ये
listening
क्या
to
हो
our
रहा है यार?
proposals.
No.
Kaushal, you have
Here
made
we are
a
stopping
mockery
the
of
SOAPBOX
SOP.
if the
This is
people
the
are not
first SOP
sitting.
we have ever